Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that actually gives you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification icon so you can get my daily uploads. Alright, so this is actually a subscriber request, and this, for me, seems like common knowledge, but if you're a new player to John Madden Football and you're really getting into it, these are things that you probably don't know about, so I'm actually going to show you back to basics strategies to actually go ahead and help you with your Madden gameplay. One of my subscribers recently requested if I could show him how to do quick adjustments in the sense of actually replacing my offensive players on your team. Now, there's actually a couple ways that you can do this outside of actually going into your roster depth chart and making an adjustment. Now, you know that it doesn't seem to be a very easy thing to do if you wanted to go ahead and change Daniels for Breeze. But a lot of players, what they do when they play online is they'll actually go ahead and do hot adjustments. Now let's just go ahead and take a look at guns, and we're going to take a look at basically doubles offset, one of the more popular things. Now if you look at the very bottom, it says packages, and with your right stick you can flip that, and what happens is you'll notice that your tight end will actually sub out. It'll actually tell you something. So I could actually switch out Chase Daniels or with this particular thing we're doing a backup quarterback, or I could replace my running back. So right now Ingram is the starting running back. If I do basically halfback sub, that's going to put the other running back in. You could take your wide receivers and actually flip them by actually moving it, or you could take your number 1 wide receiver and put him in a slot position, or the number 2 wide receiver. So what's really cool about this feature is that it actually can put players in different types of positions. So I can take my halfback and put him in the slot. Then I've also got a halfback at the wideout. So if you're running different types of formations, you want good blocking, what you can do is switch these things around. Now, conversely, you can also go ahead and hit the right bumper, and you can manually go ahead and adjust players. Now with your left stick, you'd bounce your guys around, and you can actually put a person in this position. So say for instance you want to put Fleener in the slot, you can do that. Now what's very important is now you see you've got number 89 Fleener in the slot position. So this is Cody Fleener right there, 1985 overall. But if you make the actual adjustment from subs by hitting the right bumper and then you put that person in, that wide receiver or that player is going to be in this position at all times. And it doesn't make a difference if you go ahead and flip your positions. What's going to happen is I'm going to show you when I go ahead and call a play. Fleener, even though I've actually moved him out of position, I've got something else, Fleener is actually going to be in position in the slot. So there's pros and cons to that. The con to it is that you got to go back and adjust it to say, for instance, you want to move Fleener out. But if you actually want to put a player in a position and leave him there permanently, this is a very good way to do that. They're actually going to stay in. So it's critical to understand this when you're actually going into this game and you're playing game modes like salary cap. A lot of times what you have to do is position certain players in certain spots, or you just you have to for salary cap roster purposes. So to make things a little bit easier, say for instance we want to go ahead and our better running back is not Ingram, it's actually Kamara. You want to go ahead and put in Kamara as you flip into it. So if you're not familiar with this feature and you want to go ahead and just add different players in different positions, when you're playing MUT, salary cap, or even playing regs, go ahead and play with these different types of features, which is either making the adjustments using the right stick, or actually hitting the right bumper and then making the adjustments manually. So to my subscribers, thanks for your support, guys. I hope this quick tip is good for you noobs. I know more experienced guys, you know how to do these type of things, but I want to try to add value to you guys. And until next time.